Everyone thinks Hades was evil. They were wrong. People have feared the name Hades for thousands of years. To most, he was the dark god of death, a villain, a shadowy ruler sitting on a throne beneath the earth. But the truth is far more complicated. Hades was not born evil. He was not a monster. He was simply the god who inherited the place that no one wanted. When the Titans fell and the Olympians claimed victory, the world was divided. Zeus took the skies, Poseidon took the seas, and Hades was given the underworld. Not because he desired it, but because someone had to rule it. The realm of the dead was not a punishment. It was balance. Without the underworld, life would lose meaning. Without death, existence would become chaos. And unlike Zeus, who ruled with storms and pride, Hades ruled with silence. The dead did not scream because he tortured them. They were simply where all souls must go. And that is why the gods rarely spoke his name. Not out of hatred, but out of fear of what he represented. Hades never chose to be separated from Olympus. Imagine it. His brothers celebrated on the mountaintop. Golden halls, eternal feasts, music and laughter. But Hades remained below, alone. He watched from the shadows as Zeus became king, praised by mortals. Poseidon became lord of oceans, worshipped by sailors. And Hades? He was remembered only in whispers. People feared him not because he was cruel, but because they feared death itself. Yet Hades was the most faithful of all gods. Zeus broke promises. Poseidon raged in jealousy. Even Hera, queen of Olympus, burned with vengeance. But Hades obeyed the laws of the cosmos. The underworld had rules. No soul could escape without consequence. No mortal could cheat fate. And Hades was not a tyrant. He was a guardian, the one who kept the balance between worlds. And that made him powerful in a way even Zeus respected. Because Zeus ruled the living, but Hades ruled what awaited them all. Despite the myths, Hades was not without emotion. He was not empty. And there was one thing he desired more than anything. Not power, not worship, but companionship. For endless ages, he ruled alone in darkness, surrounded by spirits, but never truly among them, until the day he saw her, Persephone, the daughter of Demeter. She walked among flowers like sunlight made human, and for the first time, the underworld ruler felt something unexpected: hope. But Hades knew something important. Olympus would never give him anything freely. Zeus had the sky. Poseidon had the sea. No one cared what Hades had, so he made a choice that would echo through mythology forever. He brought Persephone to the underworld. Some call it an abduction. Some call it a tragedy. But many ancient versions tell a deeper truth. Persephone did not remain only as a prisoner. She became a queen. And for the first time, the underworld was not only a realm of endings, but of transformation. What made Hades truly different was not darkness. It was integrity. Heroes came begging. Orpheus entered the underworld, playing music so beautiful even the dead wept. He begged for his love to return. Hades listened, and Hades agreed, but with rules. Do not look back, because the underworld does not bend, even for love, even for beauty, even for legend. Other gods could be bribed. Zeus could be flattered. Poseidon could be angered. But Hades could not be corrupted. He was the final law. And that is why even the Olympians feared him. Because a god who does not desire chaos is stronger than one who does. Hades was not a villain. He was inevitability. the one place no one escapes, not as punishment, but as truth. In the end, Hades is not a story about evil. He is a story about responsibility. Someone must rule the dead, so the living may exist. Someone must close the gate, so the world does not collapse. And Hades, in silence, did what no other god wanted. He carried eternity on his shoulders, not with glory, but with duty. And perhaps the greatest irony is this: the god most feared was the god who caused the least destruction. He did not start wars. He did not betray Olympus. He did not seek endless worship. He simply kept the balance. So the next time you hear the name Hades, do not imagine a monster. Imagine the god who accepted the darkest realm so that life could remain bright. Because without the underworld, there would be no meaning to the sun. And that is the truth the gods never told humanity. But the underworld holds more secrets. Hades was only the beginning, because the next legend is not about death. It is about the goddess of night herself, Nyx, the one even Zeus feared to face. Subscribe, and don't miss the next story of legendary shadows.